All right, what up? Leonidas here. And in this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and cover the Bing Webmaster. What you're seeing on the screen is how Bing from Microsoft is indexing or reading my website over time. And we're going to go ahead and get to this stage. So firstly, we're going to cover what is the Bing Webmaster for. Then I'm going to explain to you the search performance. Then I'm going to give you a quick example of how Bing crawls websites over time. Basically, what it means is how Bing reads and puts it into the search engine. And then we're going to go ahead and connect the Bing Webmaster to our website. And then finally, a review. So what is the Bing Webmaster for? It's basically for tracking search engine optimization. What that means is that Bing is reading our website and ultimately giving us free traffic over time. So people are searching for something and then they see the result instead of in the ads, they see it below the ads and they click on it and we get a free click to our website. By indexing it through the Bing Webmaster, we get traffic from Bing, from Yahoo, as well as other search engines, which you'll discover over time as you start getting traffic from those websites. Ultimately, this is a long-term strategy. What you can see on the left side here that in the beginning, several months ago, I wasn't getting anything for this particular property, but then over time, you can see that we're getting more and more impressions as well as more clicks on average. So the Bing Webmaster tool allows us to track search queries. So the things that people are typing into Bing, into Yahoo, into other search engines, and we're able to see them in the results. So I didn't show you the results in this case, but you'll be able to see them once you implement it yourself, as well as we'll be able to see which pages from our site people are clicking on. This allows us to do is not only create more pages like that, but also use those for Google ads and Bing ads keyword strategies for the future. So we know what people are clicking on within the search results, and potentially those free clicks are also converting. So we might as well bid on those keywords as well. And here what we have is an example from one of my other sites where we see how Bing is ultimately crawling the property. So we can see that over time, in this case, I believe it started already. So we're already several months in, and we can see there's this plateau. And then I created another strategy using the PPC Basic plugin. Now Bing continues to crawl and crawl, and we can see crawl requests indicate how many times Bing is hitting my site and reading the information. We can see crawl errors, which indicate either I have broken pages or server issues. So as you can see, as the more times Bing was hitting my site, I started to get a lot of server issues because my servers were slowing down. So I had to upgrade them, as I explained in a previous tutorial. And ultimately, we can also see how many pages from my sites are now publicly available within Bing. So all these pages have the potential of getting clicks for free to my site, and then ultimately a portion of those get converted into phone calls, form fills, purchases, whatever it is that I'm essentially getting indexed for. So once again, this is a fantastic way to understand the long-term strategy. So in the beginning, you're not going to have any pages indexed. Bing will barely even crawl your property, but over time, it'll crawl it more and more. This is something that I'm going to explain to you in a later tutorial, in a more in-depth tutorial. But basically understand that this is something you need to do. You need Bing and Microsoft to know about your website so that over time, you start getting more and more traffic coming to your site for free from their search engines. So now let's go ahead and connect Bing Webmaster to our website. I'm going to show how it's done 3 different ways. First, we're going to do it through the Google Tag Manager. So this is what we set up in a previous tutorial. I'm also going to show you how to do it through a plugin from WordPress, and finally through Cloudflare as well. So let's go ahead and begin. All right, so simply go to bing.com/webmasters or look for Webmaster Tools from your favorite search engine and go ahead and select Get Started.